Hello to anyone who's watching. I'm Cupcake Tiger and welcome to my channel. So, anime. I did not watch it until I was like 17 or 18. Of course I watched Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh on TV, but I was never hooked until I watched Arjun on Netflix, of all things. But the anime that made me really appreciate anime for real was Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and later My Hero Academia. I watched clips of the show and knew that, if I started watching it, I would immediately check out on my social life, so I could watch it any waking hour. So it took some time before I had the courage to press start to see the first episode. And yeah, I love this show. Is it perfect? No. But the characters make me happy, and the world is immersive and so much fun to imagine yourself into. I believe that anyone who has seen the show have an OC they created, or at least stopped in the tracks to imagine what their quirk would be. Which led me to today's video. But creating one OC is not enough for me. Oh no. I made an entire class. Because I just need to be extra, obviously. So this is my class. At first I was thinking that this would be an extra hero class to the ones we already have. But now I think it will work better as a class in a future or a separate universe altogether. I don't know. I am not giving it too much thought. I just wanted to create some characters. I will go through my students in seating order. And side note, I made some of these drawings a long time ago, so they can look a bit wonky. With all that being said, let's start. Seat number 1, Shun Shusuke. Quirk, Hyper. He's fast in both body and mind. He's a quick thinker and his reaction speed is unmatched in his class. But I always have to keep his heartbeat and blood sugar in check. Because if he outdo himself or is too stressed, his heart could explode. Shun is a quick learner in both academic and combat. He's the deputy representative and do a good job in keeping his class calm in stressed situations. He's able to do things fast, but oftentimes he do things slower because of the nature of his quirk. To keep himself calm and collected, he meditates, listens to ocean waves, and smells flowers. I was inspired by other quick runners, like the Flash and Dash from The Incredibles. The orange suit makes him stand out, and orange is an underrated color and needs representation. The circle thing on his chest that also wraps around his arm and hand tracks his heartbeat and blood pressure. So when it's too high, he can connect one of the black things on his belt to his helmet, and that will spread a sweet aroma that will calm him down. Seat number 2, Signy Kitara. Quirk, Divine Combat. She's a natural master in all combat that involves a weapon. As soon as she gets a sword in her hand, she can use it masterly. She do, however, need to have a weapon to activate her quirk. Signy strives to be perfect in everything she does. At her old school, she was the smartest, the most talented, and most popular girl at school. But at UA, she's suddenly not special anymore. So she starts to learn that it's okay to not be perfect, even if her strict mother pushes her to be. The only time her classmates see her smile is when it snows. So Signy is half Japanese on her dad's side and half Swedish on her mom's side. She got in on recommendation, thanks to her mom. My first idea on this character was a Valkyrie-inspired suit, and created her based on that. I just wanted her to look beautiful and regal. Seat number 3, Mana Tamashini. Quirk, Spirit Guide. She can control spirits in her area to help her fight, or to make them snoop around and listen to conversations. The spirits are bound to a certain radius around her when she summons them, so they can only move around in that area. But they also disappear if she leaves it. She can control up to 5 at a time. Mana is really shy and unfortunately have a resting angry face, so people tend to avoid her, thinking she does not want to talk to them. But that could not be further from the truth. She would love to be in the spotlight and have a lot of friends around her. But she do not know how to react when it comes to those situations, so she stays quiet instead. But when it comes to clothes, she feels a lot more comfortable to express who she is. She's a shy goth Lolita who talks to spirits more than people, and I think that's just adorable. Spirit-based powers are so cool, so I wanted to add one. But I struggle not to make her too overpowered. I think I succeeded. Imagine her summoning someone like All Might to help her in a fight. Think about all the cool fight scenes opportunities she have. Seat number 4. Enmei Kohana. Quirk, Rings of Teleport. By using any circle object, he can use them to open a portal to anywhere he wants. But he needs to see that place in person for it to work. He can also change the circles to any preferred size. Enmei is the kid who always gets himself into trouble, because he loves to push people's buttons and play pranks on everyone. But everything he does is all in good fun. He would never intentionally hurt someone or make them the butt of the joke. If he did, he's quick to apologize and make himself the one people laugh at. Before you say anything, yes, he is inspired by Hoopa from Pokemon. But I started to lose ideas when I created him. The black fabric under all the rings make the gold color pop, and I like how he turned out. Seat number 5. Aiko Ren. Quirk, Lipstick. If he kisses you with lipstick on, he can take control of your body and mind. If the lipstick stain disappears, he loses control over that person. He can only control one at a time, but he can have unlimited people with lipstick stains. So he can jump around controlling person to person. Aiko loves to help people. That's why he wanted to be a hero. But his biggest passion are rock and roll, fashion and romance. He lives for campy teen movies and fashion magazines. All his knowledge make him a gifted matchmaker and fashionista. He's confident in his body and loves to show it off. You know in cartoons when a character throws a kiss and the other person catches it? Yeah, that was the inspiration for Aiko. But instead of making a cute girl, I made a buff man, because that's honestly more iconic. The glam rock style suits him perfectly, and his belt have a big supply of different kind of lipsticks. Seat number 6. Coco Tori. Quirk, Night Owl. Fly around without making any sound, sharp talons and night vision. If an owl can do it, so can she. Her eyes are extremely sun sensitive. In daylight, she's practically blind if she does not wear sunglasses. Coco is the kind of girl who gets along with everyone. She does not have a designated friend group. She just jumps around and hangs out with the person who does the funniest thing at the moment. Coco loves the outdoors and often go camping in her free time. Midnight flights are a staple in her daily routine. Coco is the first character I came up with. She's the closest thing to an insert character. This is how I would imagine myself in this world. Owls are my favorite birds. You can thank Harry Potter and Legends of the Guardians for that. Seat number 7. Takara Shigekazu. Quirk, Diamond Body. She can turn her skin into diamond that is nearly unbreakable. But the more she covers her body, the heavier she gets. Takara is the class representative of this class. She's a tough leader with a soft heart, who shine the brightest when she sees her friends overcome the limits and is their biggest cheerleader. Takara always keeps her promises, no matter what, and will always be there to support those who need it. Okay, so we have the absolute legends Tetsu Tetsu and Kirishima in their respective classes. So I needed to have one as well. A tough person who is the designated shield. Emma Frost was the inspiration for Takara. But to not make her too overpowered, I made the diamond heavy. That's why she's so buff. She needs to work out to be able to lift her body. Seat number 8. Namida Neji. Quirk, Onion Tears. His tears produce an onion-like aroma that makes people's eyes sting and tear up when they are close to him. Namida is a sensitive person. Does not matter if he's happy, scared, or sad, he will tear up, making everyone around him cry as well. The best way to calm him down is to wrap him around a blanket and give him some hot tea to drink. Despite being a scaredy cat, he dreams of being tough and become a hero. Namida's personality is a bit inspired by Neville Longbottom, someone who's scared at the start, but grows to a hero in the end. The dots on his suit is supposed to represent tears. He also has a bag filled with goggles he can give out to his allies, to ease the effect of his tears. Seat number 9. Kuchi Himitsu. Quirk, Two Mouth. Her second mouth at the back of her head can bite through almost anything, and the tongue can reach up to 5 meters and grab onto things. But the more the mouth consumes, the bigger headache she will get. Kuchi used to be ashamed of her second mouth when she was younger. She thought it was gross and tried to hide it, but when she started middle school and hit puberty, she became really pretty, boosting her confidence. Now she views her mouth as powerful and beautiful, but all the rejections from her past have molded her into someone who's boy crazy and wants everyone to fancy her. Her biggest strength is her fearlessness. She does not hesitate to jump into danger. Kuchi is inspired by the Japanese yokai, and sorry for butchering this name, Futakuchi Onna. And sorry for butchering every Japanese name I have in this class, honestly. The idea of someone having a second mouth at the back of their head is frighteningly fascinating to me. I think that her mouth would kind of have a mind of its own, and as it starts to eat, it can become too eager and starts to eat anything it comes in contact with. That's why she wears metal gloves, to protect her from losing a finger when she forcefully closes it. Seat number 10. Do Ruji. Quirk, tattoo. He can manifest his tattoos to fight for him and travel on. It's harder for him to control more than one at a time, and the longer they are out, the more tired he gets. He can only control animal tattoos. Do is a laid-back person that avoids conflict and drama. He knows who he is and don't let hurtful words get to him. Because of his quirk, Do thought he was quirkless for most of his life, exposing him to a lot of bullying. It was not until he turned 13 and got his first tattoo of a bumblebee he realized that he had a quirk. After that, the bullying stopped. Do and Kuchi are cousins on their mom's side. He loves animals and will always stop to say hi to a dog or a cat if he sees one. He's probably my favorite character in the class. Tattoos are so pretty and cool, so I wanted the character to have the same vibe. He also got the tattoo of a sword because he thought he could manifest that as well, but then realized it only works on animals. Seat number 11. Shiharu Sora. Quirk, solid clouds. She can make clouds solid, so they are like a flying marshmallow that she moves around as she likes. She uses them to fly around on, catch falling objects, or use as a shield. In their solid form, the clouds are almost unbreakable, but they will turn into normal clouds after 1 hour. Shiharu is a girly girl. She loves to dress up, go shopping, hang out with her friends, and eat cute desserts. Even if her combat IQ is impressive, and she's creative with her quirk, she's also a bit of an airhead and naive. Shiharu believes that heroes can do no wrong, and everything they do are justified. And villains are just pure evil, who does not deserve redemption. We all have imagined ourselves riding around on a soft cloud. Don't lie to me. So that was the inspiration for Shiharu. The machine on her back collects water in the air around her, and then make clouds pop out of her wrists. So she always has clouds at hand, even if they are not out or if she's inside. Seat number 12. Hikaru Dansu. Quirk, light bulb. The light bulb on his head can shine really bright, and he can concentrate that light to one spot to make it really hot. His mutation also gives him the ability to swim fast and breathe underwater. Hikaru is the eldest child out of 8 siblings. He strives to be a good role model for them. He can cook, clean, do laundry, and all that stuff that needs to be done in a household. He enjoys to do them too. Him and his father are not on good terms, because his father thinks that he's not a manly man. Hikaru wants to make him proud, but at the same time be himself. The disco ball is not only there to make him iconic and suit his vibe, but it helps him to concentrate his light in multiple directions at the same time, to temporarily blind his foes. I think he's adorable. What a king. Seat number 13. Hinata Haru. Quirk, Venus flytrap. His quirk mutation make him a walking, living Venus flytrap. He have a strong jaw, and he can build up acid in his mouth that cause small burns. He can also grow vines from his arms. Hinata is a climate activist who tries to make the world a safe and clean place to live in, both for humans and animals, but mostly for the plants. He's a proud carnivore, or meatitarian as he calls it, so he only eats meat. He have a hot temper, but he holds no grudges. In his free time, he likes to take a relaxing bath in a hot tub and clean up in nature. Slapping a flytrap head on a buff body is, to my surprise, peak character design for me. He turned out so cute. The tubes on his shoulders are filled with water to help him stay hydrated, but also to quickly put out fires if he accidentally gets some on him. Seat number 14. Kami Fumiko. Quirk, origami. Her paper origami comes to life, and she can use them from far distances to send messengers, attack, and transport. Her quirk is useless in the rain. Kami is deaf. She can read lips really well, but she has trouble speaking, so she communicates by writing on paper and often uses her quirk to send those messengers. Even though Kami can't speak, her nose are quite expressive, and so are her eyes. In her free time, she enjoys watching movies and play video games. She also enjoys hanging out with her boyfriend, who she beat in every game. Only when I finished designing her and drew her, I realized that she's basically Komi can't communicate. They even have almost the same name, but believe me, this was not intentional. Anyway, the big bags at her shoes are filled with paper, and she also have a book filled with origami techniques in her hip bag. Seat number 15. Wagasa Hiroto. Quirk, umbrella ride. If he holds an umbrella, he can fly it around. Depending on how big or small the umbrella is, he can fly faster, higher, or can carry more people. Wagasa is the kind of boy who blends into the background. You will probably not notice him at first in a group of people, but he's the person who always remembers his friends' birthdays and will be the first to congratulate you. He also remembers everyone's favorite snack and will bring it to them if they are feeling down. He loves to take long walks in the rain. I just thought this quirk would be silly. A Mary Poppins-based quirk, and I think it would be fun to animate him flying around.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all!
His hero suit is nothing special. I gave him yellow umbrellas so they would stand out more. He also have an iron umbrella on his back for defense. Seat number 16. Hayata Geppu. Quirk, burp. He get different kind of effects on his burps depending on what he drank. If he drinks milk, he puts people to sleep. Soda creates explosions. Coffee gives people who breathe his burp in an energy boost. And juice have an acid effect. Water and tea have no effect. Hayate tries to act cool all the time, like some bad boy. But in reality, he's a bit of a dumbass. And a klutz. No matter how hard he tries to hide it, people will notice it sooner or later. When he lets his guard down and is more comfortable, he's a lot fun to be around. If you have any more drink to burp ideas, let me know. His quirk has so much potential, even if it's kind of gross. I wanted his suit to look like he works in a polluted area, because burps are gross. His gas mask can not only concentrate or store his burps, but also provide him with different drinks when he needs them. Seat number 17. Homoratsu. Quirk, heat plates. He got heat plates on his palms and under his feet. He can control the amount of heat he wants. His hands and feet are immune to the heat, but the rest of his body is not. Homura is kind-hearted and calm. His warm aura makes people around him feel safe and welcomed. Ever since he was a child, he dreamed of becoming a hero, both because people told him to, but also because he loves to help people. But don't let his warmth and kindness fool you. He loves competitions and will never go easy on anyone, not even his girlfriend Kami. Maybe some will underestimate his quirk, but I think he has a lot of potential to be powerful. Heat or fire-based quirks are always cool. I did not really have a plan for his hero suit. It's kind of generic, but at least it looks comfy. His suit is also heat-proofed. Seat number 18. Junko Momiji. Quirk, oily skin. She can cover her skin in an oily substance that makes objects slippery when she comes in contact with them. She can use it to glide around as well. Junko is incredibly friendly and open-minded. She does not judge people based on how they look or what they say. Only a person's actions will determine how she views them. Junko is a good fighter in hand-to-hand combat, but she's a bit of a klutz. It does not matter how flat the ground is, she would trip. Junko came to mind when I started to think about how we ordinary people, produce natural oil ourselves. Like how we get oily hair, Her skin amplifies this effect and helps her quirk. At least that's what I tell myself, but to be honest, I just wanted her to look like an elf. Why? Just because it's cool. I wanted her suit to show some skin, to make her quirk easier to use. Seat number 19, Arakan Daiki. Quirk Angelic. He can transform into an angelic being that is able to heal wounds. He's also really fast in this form and have incredible attack power. The longer he holds this form, the stronger he gets, but it also takes a lot of energy. Arakan is a pessimist who mostly sees things that are wrong with the world. He's also an introvert who does not like to socialize with anyone, not even his parents. The only exception is his twin brother, who he adores. Arakan have seen how people treat him and his brother so differently, and he hates it. He do not understand why he is the golden boy, when he believes his brother deserves it more. The only reason Arakan joined UA's hero course was because of his brother, who really wanted to go. Arakan and his brother will be my story's main characters. They will be very different, but also have each other's back. I wanted him to resemble a biblical, accurate angel, but with less details. The rest of his suit is quite basic, but it does not distract too much from the rest of the design. Seat number 20, Tomo Daiki. Quirk, Demonic. He can transform into a demonic being that is able to breathe fire. He also has incredible attack and defense power. The longer he holds this form, the stronger he gets, but it also takes a lot of energy. Tomo does not have a single bad bone in his body. His dream is to help people in need and to be a hero people can trust and look up to. Tomo is a bit of a doormat and have trouble telling people no. He looks up to his twin brother a lot. He thinks that he's the coolest and most talented person in the world. He's been bullied a lot because of his quirk and kind heart, but that never stopped him from smiling. I wanted Tomo and Arakan to be a yin and yang duo. One who have demonic powers but is optimistic and kind, and one who have angelic powers but is pessimistic and moody. It was so hard to make Tomo's demon form to look scary but not too intimidating. I actually took inspiration from Stitch while designing his face. The rest of the suit is the same as his brother's, just in darker colors. And there you have it. My own hero class in My Hero Academia. Or my 20 OCs. Hope you like them. What kind of quirk would you want if you were in MHA? Let me know in the comments. See you in the next video. Bye!